Good morning. This is Josh Hayes with Hedge Plus, and here's today's market monitor. It is hard to find anything bullish right now. Weather just about everywhere is turning in a positive direction. In places where it's been wet, it's starting to dry. In places that need rain, the forecast is showing precipitation on the way. In the United States, we have a little bit of slowing planting pace, but given the massive head start we had, the slowdown is still, first of all, we're still ahead of average, but it's not problematic to be slowing down just a little bit given the ample room we had to work with. Initial ratings with the U.S. spring crop were showing only 45% good to excellent, which is well below trade expectations. That might be just about the only bullish factor we have going anywhere right now. Overnight, an international court struck down Trump's ability to impose unilateral tariffs. That's primarily in direct impact on the 10% tariffs that Trump wants to have in place against all countries. So the main thing about this is this would strike down, or at least strike a blow to Trump's leverage against basically every country he's talking to, trying to get these trade deals. It's not necessarily going to stop him, but it might definitely damper some of his leverage. And we've already had some frustration with the markets in the time it's taking to get these deals done. And this is something that will no doubt probably slow things down even more, regardless of how you feel about this international court's authority on these matters. It's definitely going to be something that's going to be raised in discussions. And just the slowdown this will add in general is not favorable to markets. Like I had said, just about everywhere, for instance, Argentina is starting to cool down and dry out. That's what they need. Brazil is getting rain at a time when they typically don't. The United States forecasts are for moderate temperatures, normal precipitation. I've already talked about how China is starting to get the rain they need in Europe. Places like France and Germany have been dry, and they are now forecast to get rain as well. So just about everywhere there was even the slightest bit of weather concern, those weather concerns are easing, which really limit what the market has to trade with any kind of bullish intent. So because of that, we're really limited on weather premium, and rally potential is really capped right now. Taking a look at weather, drier conditions prevail over the next 5 days, just in general in the United States. In Europe, driest parts of Germany and France, as I said, are set to get some rain. Crops in Brazil are improving with beneficial rain, not typically something they get this time of year. Monsoon season is long over, but they are continuing to get rains at a time when they typically are very dry. And in Argentina, they have been wet, but they are starting to cool down and dry out. So that is allowing farmers to proceed with harvest. A quick look at international prices. Interesting to note that the U.S. and Brazil have the exact same prices right now for both corn and soybeans. The one factor above all that, though, is the fact that Argentina is much lower on both corn and beans. So making it tough for the U.S. to compete right now there. Could really use a boost from trade discussions, as we indicated that they have a little bit of a blow struck to that ability right now with this international court's ruling. And then in the wheat market, we have benefited recently, although it hasn't really helped prices too much, being the lowest price there. But right now, wheat coming out of the Black Sea region, primarily Ukraine, is about $9 below what the U.S. is sending out of the Gulf. Quick look at overnight prices, down with corn and beans, up with soybeans about polar opposite of where we were yesterday at this time. But overall, just in the past, about 36 hours, we've dropped about a dime to 12 cents with both corn and beans. Wheat has stayed stable at around 5.29. Unfortunately, low price. The only thing that's helped wheat there are those poor initial ratings for spring wheat and lower than expected ratings for winter wheat. Not much to be bullish about right now. We'll need something to turn fairly quickly in order to get some kind of rally here going. That's all for today. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.